So you grew up in a very religious family. I would really like to know that what was your experience when you were growing up and how did it shape you, especially at that time when you were a teenager?
Yes, I grew up in a very religious family, and in my family there was Christianity, the dominant religion, and so I was part of a lot of Christian religious rituals regularly, like going to church and experiencing like the Christian community. I think when I was a teenager and grew older, I realized there are different kind of ways to live and that religious families are not necessarily the standard. I started to think about what is my family doing with religion, or what is the meaning of religion in my family, especially from like older men in my family. I was taking their ideas on, and this was the first time I started questioning them. And Christian beliefs were guiding them, but as you also said, the Christian beliefs were not necessarily implemented in every part of their life. There were a lot of exceptions if needed. There were one set of rules written in the Bible and one set of rules set by the elderlies in families, in my family and the families around us, and they were really different. I remember I didn't want to go to church anymore at a certain time when I felt like I can identify with any kind of thing said in the sermons that I was hearing every Sunday or every other Sunday. And I realized church was not in any way directed to women. Everything that was said was really male oriented and had no point for me to hook onto emotionally. I also realized that women could not be a priest, could not go into this higher hierarchy in the church, and so I felt left out. I actually remember a time when I was asking like a friend when I was really little, or they were asking me, what do you want to be someday? And I said, I want to be the Pope. And they said, I'm sorry, you can't be the Pope. And later, when I was a teenager and then realized like there's no place for women in the church that have like some kind of like heavier like power, I realized this is not directed to me, and this even feels discriminating and lonely. Yeah.